Hello everyone and Merry Christmas. This will be last video of 2021. Hard to believe, but here we are. Um, and as you guys know, just on a safety note, the COVID thing is not leaving us alone, and we've had to reinstate wearing masks. And I just want to thank all you guys for doing a good job with that, not just this time, but I'm thinking back to it's almost 2 years now, and just so thankful, guys, that you guys really did a good job with the whole safety thing, and I think we've been very successful. Everybody's been safe. Our lost time has been minimal over this time, and I know that you guys did a good job with it. I've heard back from the sites that you guys have been all over this, so thank you for doing that and keeping the family safe here at AKS, which is one of our values here is families, and we want to make sure that not only are we safe with the AKS family, but your families at home, which are just as important. Quick note, Eddie just celebrated a birthday this week. Happy birthday, Eddie. And we are also sadly saying goodbye to Sean Manuel, who will be moving on in the new year. We wish you all the best, Sean. It's been a great time with you, and you and I go back a long time. Actually, I remember you before you remembered me. I was working with your dad when you were born. Anyway, all the best to you, Sean, and take care. Just a quick note on our RSP plan here at AKS. Just want to let you guys know, first of all, that it's available. I know a few of you guys aren't using it, and for whatever reason, that's fine. I just want to make sure that you knew that we have one, and it's done really, really well. It's really excellent, actually. The results have been great. So I would encourage you to continue using it, or start using it, or maybe you want to bump it up in the new year, whatever that looks like. We'll remind you again in January on that, because, well, we got Christmas on our minds right now, and the holidays and all that kind of stuff, and that's what we should have on our minds. Just wanted to send you a quick reminder on that. To close the year out, I just thought I'd share some thoughts with you. As you know, the theme of our year is X to Y by 1, and really is around this whole idea of setting targets or goals. And just want to take a moment to reflect on that and think about what that looks like in our personal lives, because at the end of the day, that's actually what's important for me as a business owner, is to know that the people that I'm entrusted with, that they're improving their lives. It really does, and I think this is a great way to do it, and I just want to share some quick thoughts around that. There's a ton of information on that. I mean, you could fill a library with books on setting goals and all the different things, but at the end of the day, it actually takes work to put it in place, and unfortunately the success rate isn't high, but at AKS, business-wise, we're going to set goals, and we're going to go after them hard. And I think it's important that we think about these things in our personal lives too. As a matter of fact, I think it's paramount. And I just thought just 3 quick things that I think really speak to me. First of all, if we set goals, we actually take control of something. We actually are able to, instead of going on autopilot and just going with the flow, we actually decide how we want to tackle something. Because if we don't put a goal in place or put a schedule in place, something else will. If we don't intentionally do something towards an end game, something else is going to take that place, whether it's filling your schedule or filling your time with something, and it doesn't put us in control. So it's a great way to actually empower ourselves, set a goal, and decide how we're going to get to that outcome. The other thing it does, setting goals, is it creates focus and motivates us. I don't think in the history of the world have we had more distractions to us. I know I'm seriously challenged with distractions, and a lot of it comes with that phone that I have. And I've had to do work to dial that down in my life. But I mean, distractions are everywhere. And if we can focus on a goal, it puts all these distractions aside and lets us stay on the goal. Henry Ford said obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off the goal. And we can call obstacles distractions or whatever we want to call them. But really, when we don't have the goal, our eyes wander and will wander and not stay on target. And at the end of the day, to me, at the end of the day, this thing improves our lives and helps us become the best that we can. When we want to change something, if we set a goal, sometimes it requires a change in behavior. And that can be hard, but it's so worth it. Our stress goes down and we develop new routines, new habits. On a biological level, you actually develop new neural pathways, which is a great way to stay away from or insulate us from things like dementia in years. Studies keep showing us that the more neural pathways we create, it actually helps us fight things like that and keeps our brains active and sharp for a lot longer. So there's many things that contribute to making our lives better, and I know that setting goals is one of them. And so I'm excited to go into the next year with this mandate, and I hope that it not only makes things better at AKS, which I know it will, but that it would also have a positive effect in your personal lives. And so with that, I know that January, a lot of people set goals and call them New Year's resolutions, whatever you want to do. And like I say, I don't want to, this is not a workshop on how to do that. There is a ton of information on it, but it is good. And I would encourage you all guys to take some time, reflect on that. And on that note, I hope you guys take some time over the holidays, reflect on all the good things that are going on in our lives, and be grateful. I know it's challenging times, but we have lots to be thankful for. And I wish all you guys a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys next year.